Hello, and welcome back to Front Mission 3, Missiles Only. Last episode we did, well, we got Lenny, for one, and I did all of the stuff in the T and Lee, so that's all done. Now we are on our way to Wuhan. And once there, we will attack the supply depot, that castle mission, where like every enemy is a missile guy and you gotta protect the rebels so they can build a bridge for you. So we'll do this mission where you got this guy, the Nepo baby, in the mobile weapon. He only gets to drive that thing because his dad. And I went with this team because they are the lowest level. They're all C-star. Miss. And then the others are C-star star. Or C-star star star. 94. Oh, yuck. I hate seeing 90% misses like that. It is not fun. I was hoping to chain and maybe get more than one. Just, oh, thank goodness. I was just gonna say we're gonna have to hope. Nice. Gonna have to hope that he doesn't attack Yoon, because Yoon cannot block. She doesn't have any AP. Chaff. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of pile damage. I'm gonna put this in. Oh right, yeah, she had AP 30 go up, so she does have some. So okay, so she can block one. And now she's out. We'll hopefully take out that missile guy next turn. Right here. Break his arm. I wonder why hers goes down like that. Did Lenny's go down like that too? Or did they go across the road? Yeah, his are going down too. It must be technically shorter. Like, I'm sure the pathing doesn't take into consideration that it's dropping down, going, and then coming up again. So it's saying, oh, this is the shortest route, so go this way. Instead of go around this way. Because it's actually shorter. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. These tanks should be pretty simple. They won't give us a lot of XP. Vehicles tend to not give us a ton of XP. And they're like 4 shots as long as they're not anti-fire. Nice miss, I'll take it. It's kind of annoying because she's not gaining enough AP. Right, she's using it all up, so it's when it comes time to move or do something, she's gonna have a tough time with it. Go for him. Skill +2. Oh yeah, we definitely got this guy in 2 attacks now. 373. Can anybody even do? Yeah, see, notice that he's the highest. 3. The heck? Fish are jumping. Sorry. I just wanted to make sure they weren't getting up to anything. Like jumping out of the fish tank. They're just splashing. Splish splash. We'll go for this guy next. And he does the most because he's got an affinity for missiles, so his missiles will do more damage. Same thing with Emma. All things being equal, Lenny and Emma will do more damage than anyone else on our team with the missiles. Block. I put my really long episode of FTL up today. Man, it was so disappointing. Got all the way through. Yeah, we'll use. Maybe not. Got all the way through the secret ending, last two secret sectors. I had what I thought was a really good ship, and I thought we were gonna win. And then the last boss, man. He was like, "Oh, I noticed you don't have any loot on you today." What? And then he just bent me over and gave it to me. And I got wrecked. We did basically nothing to the final boss. I did like 25% damage to his super shield. And he just took me to school. Absolutely destroyed me. It wasn't even remotely close. It was just an ass whooping. There's really no other way of putting it. Just got pounded. And I went into that playthrough with the Union cruiser thinking, this ship is going to be shitty. It's not going to be very good. Its only saving grace is that it has a shitload of crew. God damn it, you piece of crap. It's got like a ton of crew space. And that's kind of the saving grace on it. And it didn't help that I got really shitty guns at the start of the game. But then things started turning around. They were really looking up. And I was like, alright, maybe we can do this. Maybe we can actually pull this off. And then it got to be more, yeah, we're gonna do it. We can totally do this. And while I was high on my own farts there, thinking I'm king shit of Turd Island, that saying, overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. It worked. It did its thing. It's like, yeah, this is good. I'm fine. I'm gonna win. It's gonna be no problem. Nuh-uh. We got tuned. And there's nobody to blame but me. Although really, like, the more I think about it, the less I think there was really anything I could do. Maybe if I went with the pre-igniter that you can pick up in the weapon upgrades, and then started the map, because the last boss is like all artillery weapons, so you can't just hit one system and turn them off. But I could have used my payload, my bombs, that were able to go through the enemy's super shields, and use those to target the two most dangerous artillery pieces. As soon as the battle, well, not really as soon as battle started, but as soon as the cloaks went down. Or I could have turned off the cloak and hit one of the artillery pieces. But it didn't work out that way. And they just kept teleporting more and more and more guys on board, and they just wouldn't die. I'd have like 3 of my crew fighting like 1 or 2 of theirs, and it just seemed like they wouldn't die. They would not die. I couldn't believe, like, how does this one freaking guy fight all of these people and then have like no trouble whatsoever? It's like, oh yeah, I'm just one dude. I can fight 2 or 3 guys at a time. It ain't no thing. Not only were those guys able to fight outnumbered, but I had medbot dispersal, so my guys were healing while the fighting was going on. Now granted, it's not as much healing as you would get if you were in the med bay, but it was still a decent amount of healing. And it didn't make even the tiniest lick of difference though. It just tuned me. Oh well. I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities in the future to try again. What's really upsetting is that, like, I lost with the Hector V, and then, well, I did win with the Angelic Deathbringer. It was super long though. The ships, like, I find that line of ships, the Angelic Deathbringer, the Multiverse Stealth Cruiser, the regular Stealth Cruiser, like those kinds of ships that don't really have weapons and focus on boarding at the start of the game, I find those ships take forever to win. Right? Because they tend to only have like 2 or 3 weapon slots, so they can't, like, the ship itself doesn't do a lot of damage. You're dependent on getting your crew onto the enemy's ship and just crew killing them in order to win. But it's, in my opinion, it's not a valid long-term strategy. Well, for one, you simply cannot win the game like that. You can't beat the final ship with a crew kill, because if you kill the entire crew, the final boss has like an AI that takes over the ship, and then it just keeps fighting. So you would have to like, you could send crew over and destroy all of the systems, but you still wouldn't win, because you would have to, well, I guess that's not true. I'm being stubborn about it, but you could win, because once you destroyed all of the systems, they wouldn't have any shields left, so the handful of weapons you did have on your ship would be able to eventually chip them away. But then what would happen is, well, for what, you would have to do that all 3 phases. You would have to do that, teleport them over, and some of those ship parts aren't connected to the rest of the ship. So you'd have to teleport them back, onto your ship, and then teleport them back onto their ship, onto the final boss. Unless they're unless they're one of the types of guys who can teleport themselves. There are some Zoltans who can do that. And then a few other guys too, I believe, are capable of like teleporting around the map. So they could get into those rooms that are isolated. But you would want to do it quickly, because the firing squad, that's not going to go off. 237. Okay, 13. So here we can do it like this, and we could maybe squeeze. Oh, never mind. I thought maybe we could get 2 level ups out of this one guy, but he's gonna kill him here. Oh, he didn't. Ah, and he didn't get his level up anyways. I thought for sure he would. Yeah, so what happens is Oh, he didn't get a level up either. It's the final boss turns off the oxygen, so eventually the ship runs out of air. And if your boarding party needs to breathe, well, they'll be in for a rough time. This time on the wheel, I got the Hector Cruiser C. A missile ship. There was one I looked at that was set up as like a border, but you don't... Like, that ship is going to be super hard for me to win with because I'm not good enough, is basically what it happens. Like, I could probably beat the game with the ship I'm thinking of on easy, but not on normal. And absolutely not on hard. I bet you I wouldn't even get out of the first 2 sectors in hard. But this is a ship that doesn't have any guns, doesn't have drones. It only has boarding, but you don't start with a med bay or a clone bay. So you cannot heal your guys at all. Like, there's no way to heal them. So, like, that's hard mode in the extreme, in my opinion. Thankfully, that's not the Hector C, the ship that I rolled. I can't remember what the name of that ship was. That might have been the Collector's Deathbringer. I can't remember. It was a ship, and I'm gonna dread picking it because I'm gonna lose probably fairly quickly with it, and I'll continuously lose with that ship because I just don't have the skill to do that. But whatever, it's a future problem, right? Ooh, getting choppy there. Alright, so this is the Wuhan supply base. Yeah. Wah. I don't like that. We gotta kill these guys. So it's gonna take 3 missiles each. It's not gonna change the fact I need 3 hits. Oh, and we missed? $81. Ooh. So I'm gonna ignore that one for now. Hey, his was 88%. All right. So we'll still kill 2 next turn. Oh, thank goodness it is. Schwen here is going to be super vulnerable. Because those 2 AA guns are going to shoot at him too. And these damn Rexons are made out of paper mache. I only need 1. I just need 1 side to survive. There's 1 down. There's another. I could get lucky here with these 2. I didn't, but I could have. I mean, it's still possible Marcus might do a double shot on this guy. Like a skill plus 2, skill plus 2. Ooh, there's 1. And then we kill all 3 of these flak cannons. Ah. should have put a repair on this. Just for this mission. Because if they die, it's game over. And I didn't save after last battle either. I need them to survive one more turn. Ooh. Just the one? I was hoping we'd get a whole bunch of them. Okay, let's hope for an arm smash. Aw. We didn't even hit him, let alone arm smash him. Well, we got him. One more medal and he's good. I'm not confident he's going to survive. But I don't want to move away. This should be the last turn if I remember right. They shouldn't be able to kill this guy. Yeah, 192. Oh. They hit him. Yeah. And they've got nobody to blame but themselves. The rebels have access to grapples. Why not use those instead of the Rexen? Why use the most fragile machine you have access to when you have access to a significantly tougher machine? Right, it just doesn't make any sense. I get why they did it in the game, because they wanted this to be a little bit harder. Oh, miss, come on. And if they made them grapples, then they would probably never get killed. Or at least it would be very unlikely that they would die. Nice. Even with just like a little investment, they would have a fairly good amount of HP. And around 19% evasion. Right, we've got... Nice. We've got grapple legs on our people. And that's what we have for evasion, 19%. Damn it. Now the mission will be a cakewalk. Oh, he missed. All of our people have really good damage class mod from the Drake bodies. We're all like 30%. So we've all like, we're all 30% anti-fire, right? So see, 30%, 19% evasion. What? Oh, I don't have any missiles left. Right, he did just fire 3 off in a row, right? Just like that. Oh, I can't hit the same guy as everything else. Can we get to him? Maybe. Hit him in the body, he'll die here. Nope. Oh well. They're not... Why didn't he shoot us? They're not doing a lot of damage. And with everybody in Drake bodies so they can learn Chaff, their damage output is going to be negligible. There's actually so much to it, right? Like, between the chaff, the shields, the anti-fire, and our evasion, the only one I would be worried about... Can he get down here? Yes, he can. The one I would be kind of worried about is the grenade guy, because you can't use your shields for grenades. And grenades are so bullshit that even if you're anti-fire, they can still do astronomical damage to you. See if we can get some of his AP back. Now that guy has no evasion and no accuracy. Oh, she's out of ammo. Okay, let's just move up. Maybe get him in the body. But we're not gonna be able to pilot damage this guy down. He doesn't have enough life for that. Oh, there you go. Definitely not gonna pilot damage him down now. Do I need to move that far? I don't think so. That's okay. It keeps us spread out so that the grenade guy can't do any grenade-y shenanigans to us. Oh, we miss. Oh well. Their ability to hurt us is so low. So I'm willing. 94 is a 6% miss. What? 2 in a row? I think my bullshit meter is going off. I think it's registering 9 out of 10 bullshits on that one. Oh well. Oh well. This mission is usually very easy, and here it's essentially just a cakewalk. Like, these missile guys have done almost nothing. So the fact that I missed that guy twice in a row, while annoying, is not really the end of the world. I don't know why this guy didn't attack Jose with his grenades. Jose is definitely in range. Like, the guy just needs to move like 1 or maybe 2 squares up. The game will never just drop them like here to hit him. The game will only use grenades like directly centered on somebody. So even though he could easily hit Jose from there, he won't. Unless he moves up a little bit. But for whatever reason, like we saw, he's being stubborn about moving closer. All he needs to do is move like, I think like 1 or 2 squares tops, and he could have hit a grenade on Jose. Although this guy is always weird. Or I shouldn't say always. The vast majority of the time you play this mission, that guy acts weird. In that even though you're close to him, for whatever reason, he won't always try to grenade you. So let's do him first. Because he might pick up Arm Smash, which will make this fight teensy little bit easier. He didn't, but he could have. I have a funny feeling that just missile times 4 is going to be enough to convince this guy that maybe it's time to throw in the towel. We only need to hit him one more time and he dies. One more time in the body anyways. Ooh, we missed. Man, this guy is... Oh, he's giving up anyways. He's thinking, I used up all of my luck. I mean, he could still die here. We hit him in the body. Nope, we got 2 medals out of it though. Hey, hey. There, we got 1 machine. Maybe a platinum? We might start taking penalties for weapon level again. Now that some of these guys have leveled up a little bit. Nope. Perfect. A perfect mission. No damage. 100%. Hey, hey. Take it all in. It's the succulent smell of success. Alright, well, that's a good place to leave the episode on. It's going to be it for this one. I'll see you guys next time.